Wow, it's so good.
I think it's not really
Wow,
nice.
this chocolate is really nice. Oh, are you
Yes.
wearing on top?
Yeah, love club.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Cảnh báo cái
Cảnh báo cái dạ.
Yeah.
Today exam mostly kill me. Luckily, I have prepared a lot at home. I think I will got an A.
I think I did okay. Like this semester is already over. Like I just want to go swim, go to the gym, or do some running. I'm too tired.
I will release my new song. Don't forget to support me, guys.
But
Yeah.
we still have a project about mathematics in business. Do you guys remember about it?
We do have a project.
Oh my god! Like what should we do now?
No, deadline is Sunday.
Calm down, calm down, calm down. You guys have to calm down right now and listen to me, okay? Okay, so right now we have a total of 5 subjects in this mathematics for business project. And I suggest we have to choose project number 3, which is substitute and complementary good.
So should we choose substitute?
I think we should choose complement. Like substitute is too hard for us to do.
Yeah, Ari, but what pair should we choose then?
Yeah, I think we should choose shoes and socks because they are obviously complementary goods, right?
I think shoes and socks are okay, but the data is really hard to research.
I got it. What about the smartphone and the chargers? We can easily find sale data and statistics for those products from website online like Shopee. I think that would be a great choice.
Phones and chargers. Yeah, I think that would be a really great idea. Great job. So let's just talk about the video recording right now, huh?
A few minutes later.
Tong 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 tong.
Okay, so let me go first. I will introduce the project and I will illustrate the reason why we choose phones and chargers for our MD project. Even in this one, today I will go first and represent our mathematics for business group project. And we decide to choose project number 3, which is cross-price elasticity of demand analysis. And we are team Elastic Brands. Our topic is determining economic relationship between Xiaomi phones and fast chargers. Okay, so let's jump straight into the introduction first. And let's talk about context, shall we? And as you know, in the modern tech ecosystem, the relationship between hardware components has shifted from simple utility to strategic bundling. As global technology giants move toward eco-friendly packaging by removing wall chargers from smartphone boxes, the demand for high-speed charging peripherals has become more volatile. And a company called Xiaomi, a leading brand in the Vietnamese market, they offer a unique case study where the affordability of the primary device, which is smartphone, directly dictates the sales volume of its essential accessories. Okay, and why did we choose Xiaomi phones and fast chargers? That is because and we decide to choose Xiaomi smartphones, which is good X and Xiaomi 67 watts to 120 watts fast chargers is a good Y. And the reason why we choose these pairs of products is because first of all is their high complementarity. And as you know, a smartphone's utility is significantly diminished without a compatible fast charging solution, and they are functionally inseparable in the eyes of a modern user. And secondly, let's talk about market sensitivity. Xiaomi consumers are often price sensitive or value for money segment. Small changes in the price of a new Redmi or Xiaomi series can lead to significant shifts in the total number of new users entering the ecosystem, which in turn affects accessory sales. And finally, I want to talk about data availability. And yeah, this pair allows for a clear observation of how a price hike in a core product creates a ripple effect on peripheral products.
Sounds great. So let me do the data analysis. Moving to part 2, we have meticulously collected data over an 8-month continuous period. To ensure the highest level of accuracy, our team utilized industry standard tools, including metrics for market volume insight and BCOS for historical price tracking. By leveraging these platforms, we were able to capture the real-world price fluctuations of Xiaomi smartphones and the corresponding revenues of their chargers from September 2025 to April 2026. To build a mathematically sound model, we define 4 primary variables. First, Px. This represents the average selling price of our primary goods, the Xiaomi smartphone. Second, Py. The price of our secondary goods, the fast chargers. Notice that we keep PY stable at 350 VND throughout the period. We did this to isolate the impacts of phone price changes on the charger demand. Third, RY, the total monthly revenue generated from charger sales. And finally, QY, the quantity of chargers sold, measured in thousands of units. This is our dependent variable. So if you look at the table on the screen, you will notice a significant shift between December 2025 and January 2026. In December, the phone was priced at 5.2 million VND and we moved 88,000 chargers. However, when the price of the phone jumped to 6 million VND in January, the quantity of chargers sold plummeted into 70,000 units. This raw data has already hinted a strong inverse relationship between the two products, even before we apply our elasticity formulas. We ensure that this data reflects the real-world market sensitivities, where the purchase of an accessory is strictly detached by the acquisitions of the main device. Now, how do these numbers translate into concrete economic coefficients? I will hand it into my teammate who will walk you through the mathematical analysis in part 3.
I think after learning the data analysis, I will do the mathematical equation so that I think that I'm good with math. Yeah. Okay, after hearing about part 2, data collection, demonstrated by Lin, she demonstrated how our team managed to come up with the number of phone chargers sold and the changes in price of the smartphone. Coming up next is my part, which is part 3, the mathematical analysis. For short, this is the step where we'll actually calculate the relationship between the two goods through the elasticity. To demonstrate the relationship between the two goods, we need to perform a really detailed calculation for the period of December 2025 to January 2026 because this is the period where the price shift is the most significant to demonstrate the changes in demand as the price shift. Followed by that is a summary of the electricity for the whole entire period of 6 months. First step is next is the detailed calculation of this period from December 2025 to January 2026. Step 1, we need to calculate the quantity of phone chargers. So because the website doesn't really give us the exact number of quantity sold of phone chargers, so we will need to use the revenue of the phone chargers of selling phone charger and the price of the phone charger itself to calculate the quantity of the phone charger. So first we calculate the phone charger so in December 2025 we use 26.4 billion divided by 300 million and we got 88,000 units sold. And for the quantity of phone chargers sold in January 2026, the revenue is 21 billion and the price is 300 million. Use those two divided by each other and we get 70,000 units. So after we calculated the quantity of phone chargers, so we now have the changes in quantity of phone chargers sold and the changes in price of the Xiaomi smartphone. So now we come to step 2, which is compute the cost price elasticity between these two goods. First, we compute the percentage of changes in quantity. So as we mentioned before, the January quantity is 70,000 units and the December 2025 quantity sold is 88,000 units. So we compute by using the quantity in January, the minus by the quantity in December, and dividing them whole by the quantity in December 2025. And after that, multiply by 100% to get the percentage. And after computing, we got the number of minus 20.45%. And then we go through the changes in price. We use the price of the phone in these two periods. In 2026, January 2026, the price is 6 million, and in December 2025, the price is 5 million. So we use 6 million minus 5 million and divided them whole by 5 million and then multiply them by 100%, and then we get 20% increase in price. So after calculating the changes in demand, quantity demanded, quantity sold, and the changes in price, we would go through the elasticity, the cross price elasticity between these two goods. First, we use the changes in demand, which is negative 20.45% divided by the percentage of changes in price, which is 20%. Then we calculated it and we got the number of minus 1.0225. Here is the calculation step that I just mentioned. Okay, after calculating all the elasticity, we would apply the same formula for each consecutive period we can observe, so that we can observe the consistent relationship between these two goods. Here is the table that I did the calculation for the other periods in the entire timeline. Okay, so after seeing the table, we can see that the result of the elasticity is always a negative number, and by being a negative number which is lower than 0, this shows that these two goods are actually complements.
Nice. I can already picture how our project will turn out, so I will do the explanation and conclusion. Okay, now moving on to the conclusion of our project. First, regarding of economic classification, based on of our calculation, the cross price elasticity of demand remained negative throughout the analysis. with an approximate value of negative 1.25. In economics, the negative growth price elasticity indicates that the two products are complementary goods. Well, in this case, Xiaomi smartphone and the fast chargers are complements. This means that when the price of Xiaomi smartphone increase, the demand for fast charger decrease as well. And the next, for the in-depth analysis of consumer behavior, our data highlight what we can call the ecosystem trap. In January 2026, when the price of Xiaomi smartphone increased significantly, the quantity of chargers should drop out by more than 20%. And this suggests what that consumers usually do not purchase charger independently or impulsively. So instead, charger demand is strongly connected to the purchase of a new smartphone. And in addition, because of absolute value of EX is greater than one during several periods, the relationship can be considered cross price elastic. In other words, the demand for chargers is highly sensitive to change in smartphone pricing strategy. Based on these findings, we can also propose several marketing and business recommendations for Xiaomi managers. First is joint promotion or pooling strategy to reduce the delay in charges sale when smartphone price rise. Xiaomi could offer a bundle discount, such as buying a smartphone and getting a charger at 50% off. Second is inventory and pricing management. If Xiaomi plan to apply a price skimming strategy and increase smartphone price, the company should anticipate a possible surplus in charger inventory and adjust supply chain orders accordingly. Well, third is cross-selling optimization. Well, since smartphone and charger are strong complementary products, Xiaomi should use highly targeted digital advertisement for charger, especially toward customer who recently purchased or searched for Xiaomi smartphone. And finally, to summarize, by using an 8-month empirical data set, this project successfully demonstrates the complementary relationship between Xiaomi smartphone and fast chargers. The mathematical evidence from our analysis can help support more accurate sales forecasting, better pricing decision, and stronger integrated marketing strategy in a highly competitive electronic market. So yeah, that's all of my part.
I think that would be a really great video.
Yeah.
Tưởng nó nghĩ ra em. Yes.
Well, at this rate, I believe we will done the project before the deadline, and the professor will definitely love it.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, wait. I think we completely forget about the coffee. So let us finish the coffee, right? Okay.